Hey, hello everyone. This is just a short introduction to what's going to happen in the next few weeks. Hope you all have been well. Hope you all have been doing good. I'm in Phuket, and it sounds like I'm a celebrity or something, so like, oh my God, but I'm in Phuket to do this exciting project with my friends. We're living in one house. I mean, I'm living in their house, and we are planning to, do a bunch of live streams. So, we're going to do some cooking streams, some music streams. One of my friends are musicians downstairs. They're practicing right now. They're going to be uh, practicing, and they're going to be performing today, tonight, and tomorrow night. Tonight at Bebop in Phuket Town. Tomorrow night, I'm not sure, but once I found out, I'll probably upload stuff on my stories. Thank you all for the support on my stories. They're sometimes funny, sometimes informative, sometimes boring, but I get some good views there, and a lot of people I had not talked to for literally years have gotten in touch with me, which is like freaking amazing. A friend of mine named Ali Altaf Godil, I had not. He's a high school person. I can say we were not really close friends or anything, and as soon as he realized that I was in Bangkok through my stories, he actually contacted me and he said, do you want to meet for breakfast? So we met for breakfast and it was a good time. Um, so, it's like people are making connections. Um, and that's about it. Let me quickly check if I sound okay, if the sound is actually coming in, because that's about it. Yeah. Dude, these mics are amazing. I'm gonna steal this one. Don't tell them. They're probably watching though. So yeah, just wanted to say hi. I have moved to Bangkok and I'm here in Phuket for like about what? About 2 weeks, a little more than 2 weeks, and basically doing these live streams. And well, we'll talk about all of these things later. Um, Currently, I have a list right in front of me, which has everything there. So what I'm doing in Phuket is, well, I have a few meetings because, as I mentioned before, Zosma Productions is something that I have been working on. It's a company I set up for myself to actually make videos professionally and hire people to make videos professionally, or like and marketing consultancy. So I'm working with some businesses in Bangkok and I'm working with some businesses in Phuket. So obviously I had to see those guys, I had to meet up with them, and that was one excuse. The other excuse was my friend Karen, who you guys have seen on the Psychological Maniacs podcast that we started, a show that we have started, I think about 2 to 3 weeks ago. Um, she invited me over. She lives with her boyfriend, and she's like, let's do something fun here. You're welcome to stay as long as possible, and you're welcome to, do as much streaming as you want. So, bless them, bless their beautiful hearts. They actually gave me this entire setup. I cannot play most of those guitars. I can probably play the acoustic. I mean, I can play a bit, but they're professionals. I'm not, just in case. But this is a good, nice room. I didn't want them to move their stuff. Plus, guitars in the back look really nice. So there's that. Um, Phuket has been nice for the past 4 5 days. Four-ish days I've been here. It's like there's a lot of what can you say? Fresh air. Bangkok. I mean, not hating on Bangkok. I absolutely love Bangkok. I'm in love with it. I want to go back there as soon as I possibly can. Uh, but holy shit, the air in Phuket is so much cleaner. And I realized now when we were doing marketing campaigns to, different places in um, Bangkok, Chiang Mai, and we used to be like, this place is kind of smoke free. fresh air. We were definitely doing a good job, and it was definitely well researched because Bangkok has a lot of pollution. Unfortunately, it's a concrete jungle. It's really really hot. You will freaking start you'll start sweating like literally 4 minutes while walking to a BTS, and you just stink all the time, or maybe I just stink all the time. But in any case, um, it's nice to have fresh air again, and I've gone for a run a couple of times here. It's fun to exercise outside. It's nice. Overall, it's nice. Bangkok. So first, let me just mention that I just paid for a restream for like 1 week just to see how it feels. And what's up? I'm live. Okay. So I paid for restream for at least a week just to see like what's actually what works. So right now this live is supposed to be going to YouTube, Twitch, my personal Facebook, the Those Two Moving About Facebook, and Twitter for some reason. I've never done live on Twitter, so I don't know. That's Karen or Nacha. I think she's changing her name. She's gonna be part of this podcast and live streams and everything for the next 2 weeks as well. Her boyfriend's gonna join us as well. There's a friend of ours named Bina. I think she's gonna be joining us as well. She sometimes well she stays here. And then there's me, and then we are going to be basically having a bunch of people coming in, and I am not in focus anymore. God damn. Am I in focus? Yeah. So, what we are going to be doing is doing cooking streams, doing music streams. There's jamming sessions. There's, you know, um, what else? There's whenever we're going out and doing stuff, we're gonna show that off. We're just gonna be doing random chats, any topics that we are thinking about people would be interested in. I would like to bring that into light as well. If there's anything that you guys would be interested in, please let me know, and we can actually you know discuss those topics live on air as well. Additionally, the Psychological Maniacs podcast, the one we did the episode one of, we are going to be doing that for as much as possible over here. There's always a lot of topics that we are discussing, and we're discussing them privately. So I was like, why not just have those topics being discussed on live, because they help us in discussions. They would definitely help other people. The first one that we did was basically relationships in terms of makeups, breakups, different things like that. And I think we can, have other discussions as well. We have actually a list of topics that people have sent us, and messaged us privately and messaged us on chat. We're going to be showing off. We're going to be discussing those things as well. Additionally, and basically this thing is going to keep on going on, right? Like whatever happens in these 2 weeks, we're going to try to make sure that we stay live as long as possible, as much as possible. Not this stream. This stream is only me, and this is just an introduction to what we're planning to do. But and for the rest of the 2 weeks, we are going to have people come in as well. They might just sit next to me, and we play some music. They just jam. They just discuss different things. There are a lot of interesting people in Phuket. We already know that. But obviously, this is not my house. This is not my studio. This is not my setup. So I'm not gonna bring random people in. I will ask permission. People I know, I will ask Karen and Mark for their permission, and we're gonna bring them in, and we're gonna have fun, and we're just gonna shoot the shit and have different chats. Um, there's that. Uh, I want to give a little update on Bangkok. Bangkok is amazing. The energy there is not in Phuket. The energy just does not exist in Phuket. Um, when I used to go, when I used to have a job in Phuket, I used to go to work in my car. I used to wake up, skip breakfast, and just get into my car, go to school, work there, and come back in my car, and that was it. In the middle, on the way back, I used to, stop at a friend's place or something. That was my um, entire existence in terms of socializing, and that was really good as well. But when you go to Bangkok and when you actually walk to the BTS, you see different people. You start interacting, from the very get go, right? So after that, you get onto the BTS. You get on the train. For people who don't know what the BTS is, you get on the train, and then you see hundreds and hundreds of people who are like very well dressed, all make up and shit. Everyone wearing shoes for a change, and they're basically just going to work. And that kind of energy is something I've really fed off of in the past 3 weeks that I've been in Phuket, sorry, in Bangkok. And I'm definitely really happy with the move I've made. So let's see what happens. I have a few bites in terms of business, in terms of jobs, but job maybe is something I don't want to do. We will see what actually happens. Um, Another topic is I've paid deposit for my condo there, and that's at the base 77, Sukhumi 77. So it's close to my friends over there. When I, get back there after this 2 week long project, I'm going to be inviting my friends after I've set up my live streaming setup and stuff, and we're gonna do live streams from there as well. They will be entertaining, and let's just see how it goes. Obviously, all the other things that I've started. Hello, two people. I don't know who's watching, but hi. Feel free to say hi. Um, but there are going to be people who will come in and discuss stuff with me. Karen is also going to continue doing the show with me, the psychological maniacs show. We definitely need a second episode because the first one was really, well received. I got a lot of comments, we got a lot of views, and people were just honestly happy to hear about things we had to say. Plus, we fight a lot, so it's amazing. Um, I would like to take this time to thank Karen and Mark for having me here. It's an opportunity that I have not had in the past 6.5 years, living rent free in Phuket. Who the fuck is able to actually do that? So I'm happy about that. Um, I think that's about it. That's kind of what I wanted to overall discuss. Um, I will keep you guys updated, like I said earlier, on my stories on Insta and Facebook, and we will see what actually happens. I do remember Karen mentioning that she wanted to say hi. I don't know if she's free right now. I can just call out and ask. Mm, Give me a second. Uh, So yeah, this is not like gonna be like a subathon or something, but for the 14 weeks. But we're going to, like I said, be as live as possible everywhere. I'm going to, whoopsie, I'm going to actually move my PC and screen and different things downstairs for the cooking stream. I'm going to, when everyone's jamming downstairs, I'm going to probably move it downstairs as well. But the other option is actually going live on from our phones. So different angles, different people, different kinds of lives, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, different things like that. So we'll see. Whoa, jeez. We'll see what happens. Interestingly, that was the wind blowing through the house, and the door actually shut. But I wanted to say, like, I actually drove back from Bangkok to Phuket, and when I left Bangkok, it was 35 degrees. When I arrived into Phuket, it was 24 degrees. Like, I actually got sick for like half a day. There's other reasons, and one other person to blame for that. But um, let's not talk about it right now. We'll figure that out. That's about it. Um, Karen, you're not joining, right? Okay, sure, no problem. Bye. Yeah, so like I expected, Karen is working because she's performing tonight. But what we can do is give her some support. Um, Head over to Bebop and tonight around 7:30, and we will hear her sing. She's actually a fantastic singer. So there is that. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys are doing well. And we will see what this entire 2 week podcasting uh, manifests itself as. Thank you so much for watching. Take care of yourself, and I will see you guys later. Have a good evening. Have a good weekend. And please share. Don't share. Screw that. Subscribe to our channels. Things are about to get a bit dicey, and they're about to get a little bit more fun and more happening than they have been since I started this YouTube channel like freaking 2 freaking years ago. So take care of yourselves. I'll talk to you guys later.